Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Real Wisdom Artificial Intelligence. So, today is April 27th. It is a Monday. I will write a newsletter as well, and it is likely going to be around the origin story of this series and tied to what I'm about to cover and what I've been covering over the last 1 or 2 weeks, where many of the themes around the origin story of this series are coming back and being reinforced. So let's go ahead, get started for today. Today's dose of Rashmi is Intellect is a tool for addressing your physiological and psychological needs. Integrated intelligence, on the other hand, is unlocking the love, joy, feeling of belonging, and purpose that are within you. If you examine that dose of Rashmi, you will notice Maslow's hierarchy of needs interspersed through there. And that is how this brings me back to the origin story of this series and how I came up with Real Wisdom Artificial Intelligence, the wisdom hierarchy. So, the wisdom hierarchy is we have knowledge which was made abundant and easily accessible through the internet, the search era. And now, through the AI era, we are approaching a stage where intelligence, as we have defined it, as predominantly memory based knowledge and processing of the memory based knowledge, is getting democratized and is abundant. And that is where the realization was clear to me that the next capabilities that we humans really need to unlock is our wisdom that comes out of being present and aware. And at that point, the intellect as defined as logical intelligence and AI become a wonderful tool for us. And as I was examining this hierarchy that I came up with, I could draw the parallel to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. As some of you who have studied Maslow's hierarchy of needs are aware, the lower layers of Maslow's hierarchy of needs are related to the physiological and psychological needs, and they are predominantly related to keeping us feeling safe, secure. What are defined as the higher order needs are all related to love and belonging, self actualization. That is the journey that we are on in the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And when I looked at these two hierarchies, the wisdom hierarchy and Maslow's hierarchy of needs, it became clear to me that while it is depicted as a hierarchy, and even I am depicting the wisdom hierarchy as a hierarchy, it is not really that you have to traverse a layer of that hierarchy to get to the other stage. And that is the traditional idea of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, that you first have to feel completely safe, secure, take care of your physiological and psychological needs, and only then you can get in touch with the higher order needs. However, what became clear to me is the higher order needs can be pursued in parallel with pursuing your physiological and psychological needs. And the higher order needs do not come out of any external quest. In order to pursue the higher order needs, you need to turn inwards. And that is where the integrated intelligence or the combined intelligence of our logical mind, our emotional heart, and intuitive gut will guide you towards the higher order needs in the Maslow's hierarchy. And at that point, your intellect is a great tool, and AI will become a wonderful ally to that to pursue the external needs, which are predominantly related to physiological and psychological needs. So that way, we don't have to wait to feel safe, secure, and have all our physiological and psychological needs met before we turn towards the love, joy, purpose, all of that that is inherent within us. They can be pursued together. And the way to do that is unlock your Rashmi level intellect or your integrated intelligence. Thank you.